So, despite all of this horror for me on my second McDonald's commercial, now having to drink a Shamrock Shake as a leprechaun, finally they get their proper jig because I knew how to jig because I'm Irish, 50% at least, straight DNA, Western European DNA. So they got their proper jig. And I'll let you know how or why out of my head is because my mother Liz, if I was not able to do a proper Irish jig on that commercial, or there was like major delays, or they didn't get it, God forbid, because I couldn't do it, but she wasn't there. Thank God. It was my dad as my set sitter. So I then jump into it, okay? Because like I said, if I didn't get this jig right, my mother would annihilate me. Family context. Like I said, roots in Ireland. Family, all of my cousins, their parents are both Irish. So they're scattered all over here, but they're full Irish. I'm not saying that there was an expectation for me to do an Irish jig because yes, I am the only one in the family that is 50% American. It's kind of like black sheep syndrome. Like, do you know how to do a proper 4 o'clock tea? If not, you're not an Irish one. So knowing that I would have been annihilated if I didn't get this proper jig right. And essentially, it's hopping, leg out, curving, leg over, out and down, hop over, back, out and down. But you have to bounce and you have to do all this stuff. And in a leprechaun outfit with a hat and tights and funny shoes. Sean's not liking this. If you know anything about me, have watched this show maybe, I don't know, 4 times, you know that this is a horror. This is a nightmare, okay, for Sean. So I do the jig. Everyone's, impressed, of course. And thank God that crowd of kids is now covered with this silkscreen lighting apparatus that, was begrudgingly put up by the crew because I have issues. Sean had issues. Yeah, Sean has issues, especially a leprechaun bouncing in front of the McDonald's with a crowd staring at me. And I'm supposed to be happy with my jig and happy from, deliriously happy from the Shamrock Shake, of course. And so, done deal, right? Done deal. And I told you I have searched for this thing online, even, the Google one, you put in the full movie part of the title. Keep scrolling, you'll find your free movie. Well, I have done so much hunting, not that I'm losing sleep over it, but like every keyword I can find. And I find that like one commercial where they blip into a leprechaun, but it wasn't mine. So somewhere, someone at a McDonald's vault somewhere, there is footage of a horrified kid doing a jig. Good luck finding it. If you find it, please put it in the comments or send me a link or anything, email me, because I really, in some perverse way, would like to see me dancing a jig as a leprechaun at 10, maybe 11. So I don't know where that vault is with me sitting in it as a leprechaun, but like I said, if you see it, let me know, because that was pretty much a horror for me, commercially at least. As much as I've been working and had been working, this was like off the table. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate your valuable time. And until tomorrow, same lineup, and bye. I love you.